reproductive system, a marvel of biological engineering that plays a pivotal role in human reproduction. In your own understanding, what is the female reproductive system? The female reproductive system is a complex and intricate network of organs that works together, facilitates reproduction, and maintains overall health.
We have here the internal organs. First, vagina. The vagina is a muscular canal that connects the external genitalia to the cervix of the uterus. It serves as a passageway for the menstrual blood, receives the penis during sexual intercourse, and acts as birth canal during childbirth.
Second is cervix. The cervix is lower narrow part of the uterus that connects the uterus to the vagina. And for those cervical mucus that change its consistency throughout the menstrual cycle to facilitate or prevent sperm passage. The third is a perimetrium. The perimetrium is the outer layer of the uterus that provides structural support and protection to the uterus.
The fourth is endometrium. The endometrium is the inner lining of the uterus that thickens and shrinks during the menstrual cycle. It is where a fertilized egg implants and grows during pregnancy.
Number 5 is the ovary. The ovaries are the primary female reproductive organs that produce eggs, or as we call ova, and hormones such as estrogen and progesterone.
Number 6 is the fallopian tube. Fallopian tubes are two thin tubes that support eggs from the ovaries to the uterus.
Number 7 is the embryo. Embryo is the early stage of development after fertilization. It implants itself into the endometrium of the uterus and develops into a fetus. Number 8 is the uterine fundus. The uterine fundus is the top portion of the uterus. It expands during pregnancy to accommodate the growing fetus.
The number 9, uterus. The uterus, also known as the womb, is a pear-shaped organ. It provides a stable environment for the fertilized egg to implant and develop into a fetus. The uterus contracts during childbirth to help expel the baby.
Number 10 is the ovarian ligament. The ovarian ligament is a fibrous band that attaches the ovaries to the uterus. It provides support and stability to the ovaries.
Number 11 is a fimbriae. The fimbriae are the finger-like projection at the end of the fallopian tubes. They help capture the released egg from the ovary and guide it into the fallopian tube.
Number 12, the myometrium. The myometrium is a muscular middle layer of the uterus. It contracts during labor to facilitate childbirth. It also contracts during the menstruation to shield the endometrium. Number 13 is the cervical canal. The cervical canal is the passageway through the cervix that allows sperm to enter the uterus and menstrual blood to exit the body. Let's proceed to the external organ.
Number 14, clitoris. The clitoris is a highly sensitive organ located at the top of the vulva that plays a key role in sexual arousal and pleasure.
Number 15, the labia majora. The labia majora are the larger outer fold of skin that protect the other external genitalia structures and help maintain moisture and temperature.
Number 16, the labia minora. The labia minora are the smaller inner folds of skin that protect the vaginal and urethral openings and contribute to the sexual arousal.
Number 17, vaginal opening. The vaginal opening is an entrance to the vagina and serves as a passageway for menstrual, blood, sexual intercourse, and childbirth. The coordination and function of these internal and external organs are essential for the female reproductive system to function properly and support various reproductive processes. Let's proceed with the organ of the female reproductive system. Number 1, the vagina. The vagina is the muscular canal that connects to the uterus to the external genitalia. It serves as the entry point for the penis during sexual intercourse. It also acts as the birth canal during childbirth. The vagina allows for the passage of menstrual blood during menstruation.
second is the cervix. The cervix is the lower part of the uterus that connects into the vagina. It produces cervical mucus that change in consistency throughout the menstrual cycle. The cervical mucus helps facilitate the passage of the sperm into the uterus during ovulation. During childbirth, cervix allow the baby to pass.
Number 3. Perimetrium. The perimetrium is the outer layer of the uterus. It provides support and protection to the uterus.
Fourth is endometrium. The endometrium is the inner lining of the uterus. It undergoes cycle changes throughout the menstrual cycle. Its fertilization occurs. The endometrium provides nourishing environments for the embryo. If fertilization does not occur, the endometrium is shed during menstruation.
Number 5. Ovary. The ovaries are the primary reproductive organs in females. They produce eggs or ova and hormones such as estrogen and progesterone. The ovaries release mature eggs during ovulation, which can be fertilized by sperm.
Number 6. Fallopian tube. The fallopian tubes are two narrow tubes that connect to the ovaries to the uterus. They provide a pathway for the egg to travel from the ovary to the uterus. Fertilization of the egg by sperm usually occurs in the fallopian tubes.
Number 7 is embryo. The embryo is the early stage of development after fertilization. It implants itself into the endometrium of the uterus and develops into a fetus.
Number 8. Uterine fundus. The uterine fundus is a top portion of the uterus. It expands during pregnancy, accommodate the growing fetus.
Number 9. Uterus. The uterus, also known as the womb, is a pear-shaped organ. It provides a suitable environment for the fertilized egg to implant and develop into a fetus. The uterus contracts during childbirth to help expel the baby.
Number 10. Ovarian ligament. The ovarian ligament is a fibrous band that attaches the ovaries to the uterus. It provides support and stability to the ovaries.
Number 10. Fimbriae. The fimbriae are the finger-like projections at the end of the fallopian tubes. They help capture the released eggs from the ovary and guide it into the fallopian tube.
12. The myometrium. The myometrium is the muscular middle layer of the uterus. It contracts during labor to facilitate childbirth. It also contracts during menstruation to shade the endometrium.
Number 13. Cervical canal. The cervical canal is a passageway within the cervix. It allows the passage of menstruation blood from the uterus to the vagina. It also allows sperm to enter the uterus during ovulation.
These organs work together harmoniously to support the reproductive processes in females. Understanding the function of each organ is essential for comprehending the complexities of the female reproductive system.